Good morning, good afternoon folks, welcome along, hope you're doing very well today. We are live, it is Friday lunchtime for me. I hope you're having a good Friday wherever you are. We've made it through the week and let's celebrate by having a little bit of fun on Letton Farm. But before we get going, I must say hello and welcome along to EJ Gaming, to Sean Harvey, Alfie, the boy up the road from Jim's house is here, Jack's here as well, welcome along guys, Chris Irish Gamer, how are we now? Flat Out Farming, we got Jaguar NI Gaming as well, Alfie's here, Maxim629's here, welcome along everybody, Ryan, Jamie, hope you're all doing very well today. If I missed anyone out, I do apologise, and Ty's here as well. Welcome along guys, hope you're all having a great day so far. We are going to jump straight back into Letton Farm, so we will waste no time. Let's get ourselves going, shall we? How is everyone's week going? What have we all been up to? And more importantly, what do we all think of Shamrock Valley? It is nearly here. We have got our first looks out. It's fantastic. My views are absolutely stunning. Hello, Bucko, Ethan, Fusion. Welcome along, guys. Lewis is here as well. Welcome, welcome. I just want to make sure we got a nudge down. There we go. So, Lewis, has it been accepted now by a moderator? Are we all good? Do we have a rough timeline when Letton Farm will be released? Bear with me 1 second here, guys. Let's just do that. We'll do that. Excellent news. Shamrock for the win. Oh, absolutely. Hello, the dog that's good at Fortnite, SOS. How are you doing? Welcome along. Hey, Age, welcome into the stream. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. Map is pending release, guys. Moderator accepts it. It will be posted. Well, there we go. Awesome news. Let's get ourselves away then. Pick up down. Yeah, so we're just going to finish this very early cut of first cut silage, and then we're going to get on. We've got some ploughing we need to do. We need to get the drill going as well, get some crops in the ground. Letton Farm at the moment there, Fusion will not be coming to console. It's only been released on FS17. Oh, someone subscribed, I can't see. Thank you ever so much for subscribing. I need to get my alerts up. Bear with me 1 second again. I need to be able to see who that was. Okie dokie. I apologise, I do miss you. Whoever you are who did subscribe, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Simulations for the Nation. Maury456 has just subscribed. I've got it working now. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Welcome into Simulations for the Nation. How is everyone doing? How's everyone's Fridays coming along? Pickup still down. Excellent. Oh, I need to stop. And Sean Harvey has subscribed as well. Thank you very much, guys. We've got 41 people in here already. Do remember to hit the like button, share the stream around. Really does help the channel out a lot there. And if you have yet to, do smash that subscribe button, come and join Simulation for the Nation, and we will be, if you're a Shamrock Valley fan, we will be having early access to it as soon as Oxygen David gives us the word go next week, which for one, I cannot wait. That looks like a great looking map. Friday's going good, gonna head to the party at 5, I believe, very nice. So here we are as well. For those of you who haven't seen much of Letton, this is one, it's a very small map. I'm going to bring up the PDA again so everyone can see. Nice small map, nice small fields, with the exception of fields 16, 17 and 19 that are fairly big. Everything else is lovely and tight, nice and small. Really makes for a nice small tight map. And we're just going to get the rest of this little field done. I should have rode this up, but I just mowed it before the stream, so didn't get around to it really. I did indeed see FS17 today. Absolutely, Jamie. That looks pretty epic. I need to have a think about what I'm going to do with that if I want to make any kind of analysis video of it. But yeah, the mission system looks great. Irish, I think we might struggle a little bit. You might get the big bud down the main road as long as there's no cars coming, and it'll fit perfectly at the store. You could drive it around the circle at the store. At the moment, Bucko, Shamrock Valley, I have yet to kind of put any detailed thought into what I'll do as a roleplay. I need to kind of think about that. I had one mind to do it kind of as the same thing I did for Oakfield Farm, if anyone watched that series, where it would be very realistic without having a roleplay aspect to it. I might do that because I've already got quite a few roleplays on the go, and I like to take my time to think about those and think of a good storyline and kind of make it work properly. So we'll have to wait and see on that front, but there will definitely be a lot of content coming. I spent a lot of time last night just driving around the map, getting it all set up and putting machines in there and so on and so forth, and it's just epic. It's absolutely epic. I think the new mission system could be great. I need to do a little bit more digging into it, but I really like the looks of that. And I love the fact that for a mission you can have, like, if you combine a field, you have to cart the grain off as well. I think that's really good. Nice touch, that one. Really impressed with that. This tractor is now linked in my Discord server. Niall, the link for the description, or link for my Discord is in the description. Click on that and you can find it, and then we will, it is in the links channel. But it's a nice little tractor. I believe Alfie, who is in the stream here, has a connection to the development of this tractor as well. I don't mind it. It's about 80 horsepower. It's a nice small little machine. But as you can see, it's not going to take us too long to get this field finished, and then we'll be jumping into another case and get the plough in the back. The port's a good idea, actually, Bucko. Yeah, for sure. Very interesting. I do like having the port back on the map. It's been a while since we've had a good port. Hey, and welcome back, buddy. Show us the cattle shed. Should be bulls in FS17. I will show you the cattle shed in just a second because we're going to have to go back to the yard and tip this load. I'm wondering actually if I can get this whole field in one load. That'd be kind of sweet. Part of ASD Martin. There you go. Thank you, EJ. Appreciate that. Oh, nice. Okay. I can't get any of the John Deere mods you have. Which John Deere mods are you missing? Yeah, NI Letton's a great little map, actually. I really do like this. Spoiler alert, the Cornbrook contracting team over the weekend may be visiting Letton to do some work, so keep an eye out for that one. And if you do not know much about Cornbrook Contractors, Virtual Farmer and myself have a series where we have a contracting team based in Hillside Farm, but they do travel around and they are coming to lift some silage this weekend, so that should be good fun. Can I do a mod review of the tractor? I don't really do mod reviews, to be honest. I tend not to because I know I can't make them myself and I don't want to be too critical of, I don't think it's fair for me to be critical of something that I can't do. So I tend to just kind of keep out of that. There are people who have a lot better system for mod reviews and a lot more experience than I do. Oh, I'm nearly full. I'm not going to fit it all in. Ah, rubbish. Onto the bumpiest track in the world. Missing at 8400. There are a few interesting mods for the 8400, like the 8R series, the kind of the 8000 series is a good one as well, actually. But they're all, typically I got mine all from Mod Hoster, really. Now this is quite the tight little entrance here. Let's swing out a touch. There we go. So at the moment we don't have any livestock. We have just a little bit of silage that we're going to store until we do have cows in place. But so this is where we're going to dump it all. I've run over about 12 hens already. Again, the air jack for the 7R, that is Mod Hoster as well, typically. Hello Hello Deadbeat, welcome along. So Shamrock Valley at the moment is due to go towards Giants testing over the next few days. So, which means that it should be in testing soon. If it goes into testing, we'll have more content over the next week. We're waiting for myself. Simulate, I believe, has a first look or early access, as does Dave and Landy Kid. So we're waiting to hear more from Oxy about that. But yeah, hopefully we'll have something in the early part of next week to show, which would be awesome news. Hello, Massey fan 7480. Welcome along, buddy. How you doing today? Fusion, what's my favourite tractor? I'd have to say I'm a Massey fan, really. So it's my ultimate favourite's a 6480 Massey, Mark 1 series, not the Mark 2. That's the one I drove around most. I love this nice, narrow little yard entrance. I think it's great. Anything coming? This pillar's banging the way. No, we're good. Hello CJ Contracting, what's up buddy, how you doing? Mr. Virtual Farmer, welcome along my friend, how are you today? If for some reason you have yet to find Mr. Virtual Farmer, A, I don't know where you've been, but B, and most importantly, do go and check him out and do go and subscribe to him. Jason Mullen, thank you ever so much for subscribing, welcome into the stream, hope you're doing very well, and welcome to Simulation for the Nation. Yes, but do go and check him out for several reasons. One, of course, he's going to have some great early access to FS17, but secondly, he is the second half of Cornbrook Contracting, as I was just referring to. So if you only subscribe to my channel, you're going to miss out on 50% of the episodes. VF posts on a Saturday, I post on a Sunday, so it's definitely worth checking out. Oh, yeah, Bucko, the old styles are the best ones, really. Absolutely. How classic do you want to go, though, gaming vids? Do you want, like, something this size? Do you want something a little bit older? Like an old International? Quite a few different options out there. Do you have a specific brand you enjoy? Hello, Massey Fergie boy. Welcome along, buddy. How are you today? Around, oh, that's pretty much it. I had to come back for, what's that, maybe, not even 10%. Terrific. Oh, I was just mentioning VF, yeah, we got some good episodes this weekend. Well, I think mine will be good. I've yet to actually get in there and record and edit it down yet. So Ryan, if you go into my Discord server, there is a channel called #links, and I believe it was put in there by EJ on Wednesday, so it should still be in there. That's where I'd go and look for it, at least. Around the 1980s, interesting. There was actually a good few mods on the mod hub, like old International mods. That would work out pretty well. You can have them in 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive as well. Ooh, other way, hens, coming through. There we go. So what is everybody's plans for the weekend? What are we all going to be getting up to? Are we all going to be downloading Letton and having a go on that this afternoon? I hope so. And what's worth considering as well with Letton, this is Lewis's first map that he's created. Now there are a lot of people out there who've created many maps and have a lot of great, very detailed maps, but as a first map, this is stunning really. It really is a lot of work gone into this. Great looking little place. A lot of detail into the yards, so like the quality of the yards I always find are really nice around here. Eggs. Eggs. Is that them? Hold on. LAN party, that's right. I love the idea of your LAN parties. Cattle shed, absolutely. So, I'll pull this up past the house because I can walk over the cattle shed from there. The map is coming very soon, Grenade. It is come to FS UK and will be uploaded via, yeah, very soon actually. It's just waiting for moderators to approve it, and Lewis just said before it shouldn't be very long at all, so keep an eye out for that. Let me just stop here. So here is our cattle yard. We have nice big yard here to begin with, which we'll walk down in a second. We've got a water hydrant nice and close. Our slurry lagoon's right next to it as well, and then we've got all, this is all starter equipment, so we didn't have to buy any of this either, which I think is excellent. Really do like that. Dairyman's Diary, next episode, Duffield, will be out tomorrow, Saturday. This is a monstrously big cattle shed, I love this. I'm just waiting to fill it up with some actual cows, that'd be nice. Nice little storage area at the back. I'll probably put straw in there, I think. And then a muck heap around the corner and our troughs. So pretty cool. Nice and big. I like it a lot. Tig's going to be bringing carton of straw in. That's nice. Yeah, Peter, so I don't know if you just heard or not. Tomorrow we'll be going back to catch up with Will. See what he's got to do. Now, where did I get into that field? It's over there, I think. Yeah, right there. Uh-oh. Ooh. There we go. Damn it. The silage clamp I use, VF, is this monstrous big one right here. I'm assuming, Lewis, that this was always the intention to be the silage clamp, and just like you place it anywhere and then you make it yourself. Maybe you can correct me on that. Oh, Bucko, the cattle yard on Shamrock is it's so narrow. Like, for any of the silage boys out there who want to get in and cart silage, it's going to be tight. You've got to be really careful about what trailers you pick. Otherwise, you'll be taking chunks out of walls everywhere. It's worth mentioning as well that these silage clamps you saw on Shamrock Valley yesterday in old Let's Plays, they will actually be slightly different for the release. They're going to be a bit smaller. There's going to be 2 of them as well. So that's worth bearing in mind. I suppose it could be both. Yeah, I guess it depends what you want to do with it. I am originally from the UK, Peter, but I live in Canada now. Hey, the boy up the road from Mickey Joe's house. Welcome along. How are you doing today? I'm doing very well, thanks. Hey, Jamie. Hi, I'm very well, thank you, buddy. How about you? How is your Friday going? We've made it through the week once again. Congratulations to us all. I think we deserve that. I noticed I've just got something open in the background. I just need to close for 1 second, so bear with me, folks. Alright then, we should be back there in just a second. That's better. Excellent. So yeah, what is everyone else's thoughts on the new mission system that was announced today with the latest developer blog? I think that's fantastic. I think it's just so much extra detail. I really liked all of the small gauges that we saw as well, so the new HUD display, I liked the way that was all set up. I thought that was very cool. I think that I like the fact that there was like a maintenance symbol, so whether that's to show how worn down various parts of the tractor are, or if it's the whole tractor, or if it's like an engine that needs servicing, I don't know, but that's awesome. Jerry's on the bank holiday, lovely stuff, my man. Hey, Model Irish Farmer, welcome along, buddy. How are you doing today? Nice to have you on board. Ah, the boy, Lewis. Ah, the boy. We're doing some actual early spring work now. We're not trying to get a sneaky cut of silage in. We need to get some crops planted for our spring harvest. We need some straw as well before... We're trying to keep... We've got about £120,000 out at the moment. I don't want to spend any more of that if I don't have to, because I want to buy as many cattle as I can afford. But in order to do that, we need things... We need feed, we need straw, and we'll need to buy some water as well, actually. So I'm going to kind of delay doing anything else until we get all of that. It sure is, VF, yeah. I think it looks great. I really do. So now is the time, folks, as well. If you have any further questions pending about Letton Farm, it's about to come out soon. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, Lewis is in the chat. Ask away. You'll be able to answer everything better than I can, for sure. And I can, if you want to see any area of the farm, I can have a drive around and show you that, for sure. Excuse me, to have to sneeze. Bless me. Questions time with Lewis. Exactly. Grill him, folks. Grill him on everything you need to know. So with everything we've seen so far as well, what would you still like to see from FS17? You know, what we know, we're starting to know more and more about it, but is there one thing that you'd still like to see more of and you'd like to see still included within the game? I think what I'll do, I'm going to leave you here for a second. We actually own 2 more fields, so I'm not going to plough them all. I've got a little 3-meter cultivator. I'm going to put into the back of the Massey, and that can go do some work for us. Oh, definitely VF. I've commented that it's kind of like a UK or a British. An English Ballincraig, really, I think. It works really well. Bounce, 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 stop. Slightly bigger yard layout, so with the Ballincraig yard, I think it's a lot tighter, and you yourself did quite a bit of work to it to make it functional for you before you got too into the series. But so these yards are a lot bigger, but yeah, definitely a nice map. Whoop. Yup. Are we a bit light in the front? We might be a little bit light on the front. Wait. I've got to wait in here somewhere. Jack Dent, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Welcome to Simulation 4 Nation, my friend. Hope you're doing well this Friday. Oh, get down. Down. Do it. Exactly, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go around this way. We're gonna set this up. I'm gonna obviously name this field the windmill field for obvious reasons. Oop. No. Oh no 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 no! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! There we go. Lovely stuff. Edward, welcome along. The case came from... There is a link for it now in my Discord server. So if you get to, there's a link for the Discord server in the description of this stream. You can join that, and then in the links channel, you'll find the case. Because I can't quite remember where it came from. Okay, let's get this done. Sticks. I think we might need a few, because there's a few walls around here that he will crash into. Hello Frank's Model Farms, welcome along, how are you doing? And Rockin' W Farms, welcome along buddy, how are you today? Canadian Police, hello, welcome along, how are you today? Jerry110, when is Shamrock Valley being released? Shamrock Valley will be out It's hopefully going to Giants over the course of this weekend or early next week. So all being well, it should be it's going to go into testing. Now what we don't know is how long it's going to take for for Giants to test it, to be honest. We're still waiting to figure that out. They obviously have quite a lot of other things on their plate at the moment. So we need to kind of wait and see how long it's going to take. But it should be going into testing soon. So the best thing I can say is keep an eye on Oxygen David's Facebook page and the channels of all the media partners. So myself, Rainbow Dave, Landy Kid, Simulate, and then you should be able to get an idea as to when it's coming. Not a bad little set, are they, Bucko? Not bad at all for an in-game mod. You can't install the update? That's odd. The lighting system, by the way, in the new Gwendua update is quite special. Go! There you are. Probably don't need to go at 24. Oh, it's better now. We have to fix some of the issues as well, like the multi-train angles included. They've fixed the issue with multiplayer not working. And they've also, Alan's also included the new lighting system. It's pretty epic. I shall not say it again, thanks. Once was enough. Still probably not saying it correctly, but I think it's as close as I can because I can't roll my R's very well. Is there any area of this map that anyone would like us to go and have a look at? I am more than happy to have a drive around or wander over and have a look at certain bits and pieces if you would like. My ploughing's got a dog leg in it. That's annoying. Try and straighten that out. Has that got it? Possibly. Hello, Lyndon. Welcome along, my friend. How are you doing today? Ryan, Letton could well be out today. It is only waiting for a FSUK moderator to upload it, and then it's good to go. So keep an eye out on FSUK, and you could well have it as early as this afternoon. Yeah, that's kind of what I go for. It always comes out differently, though. Matt XJS's classic pack is ideal for Shamrock Valley and the setup of those buildings. Absolutely perfect. I've tried to make my machinery lineup a little bit not different, but try to mix it up a bit so it's not just the classic pack. Got a few different bits and pieces in there. More into detail in the cow yard? Absolutely, CJ. I will come back down and then we'll go and have a little look in there. I'm doing very well, thank you, Lyndon. Very well indeed. I do like getting a bit of ploughing done. Big fan of being on the plough. So one thing we'll show as we go back down there, the PDA obviously has a lot of fields around the edges that you cannot farm. They are just kind of border fields that look fantastic actually. Really gives the sense that the map's much bigger than it is, and with the mountains around the edge there, it kind of keeps you immersed, so it doesn't feel like you're ever just on the flat map, which I really do like. Good to go. So once again, here is the cattle yard for CJ. Nice and simple, it's all one contained unit really. So we have our slurry lagoon around the corner here with all of our starting equipment. We've got a water point there. I love having the water point so close to where you actually need it. I think that's great. Massive big main shed here, absolutely huge. With the pasture out the back for the cattle. We've got our feed trough, or one of our feed troughs, and our water trough on the other side. And a muck store. Pretty simple. And then a nice, this will be where I store my straw and hay, no doubt. Let's just have a look over here, see how he's getting on. Right, well he's doing the job. As always, courseplay being courseplay. I hate these bits, they're so annoying. Oh, interesting, Lewis. Interesting. Hey Archie, welcome along my friend, how you doing? IC, I'm not sure it's going to be there, but IC would be something that we'd always love to see. Absolutely agree with you. I do like that windmill though, Lewis. I think that's very nice. Let's see if I can get a nice picture of him working. Oh! Didn't actually notice this bit. Oh, that's kind of funky. Awesome. We're flying. Other boy, VF. Other boy. Alright, where's my plow gun? Woo! Car. I find plowing to be one of the most... Plowing and mowing to be like the most relaxing tasks I can do on FS. Absolutely do. AgriSpec Island, welcome along my friend. How are you doing today? There's a corner for silage bales. Yeah. Need somewhere nice to be able to stack them out of the way. You JCB Fast Track fan, farmer gaming? I am a Massey man through and through really. So my my all-time favourite's the Mark 1 6480, which is very nice, but I would take any 6480. That's awesome, Lewis. Something you add when you're a bit tired and the next morning you wake up like, oh, there's a windmill on my map. Okay. Exactly, Massey Fergie boy. Exactly. You just start telling VF that and you'll eventually figure out that he's wrong. And there's really not much of this field left to run at either. It's fantastic. Fly through all of this. So we're going to be mainly planting some wheat and barley. I want to get those in so we can, like I say, we need some straw. We'll make a little bit of money off it, not a great deal, but enough just so we can, you know, survive for another year really. But yeah, it's all about getting the cattle set up here pretty quickly. Archie likes a T6160. Nice machine though. I'll begrudgingly say that. Now VF, you're just talking nonsense. Farming in UK, hello my friend, welcome along. How are you doing today? Yeah, and EJ Nightbot just does not like you at times. Oh, actually, EJ, I'm gonna message you after the after I'm off the stream. I got a question about a certain mod somewhere. I need to task your encyclopedia. Eddie, welcome along there, buddy. How you doing today? Nice to have you on board, my friend. Zeta for the win. Blue Power. All of you Blue Power boys, this is just not on. Down we go, away! Lovely stuff. We got 42 people in here currently. Welcome along, folks. Jamie T, hello, Nelly missed you there. How are you doing today? Don't forget, if you have yet to, please do hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream, and if you haven't done, subscribe to Simulation for the Nation. And let's spread the word about the stream. Get more people in here, we'll have more fun. It really does help it all grow. Ooh, don't hit my fence. There we go. Ooh, probably only a few more passes, then we'll jump onto some headlands, I think. Letton has a Massey in New Holland. If it comes out for 19, will it have a John Deere? If she ain't blue, she won't do. Questionable. Questionable, CJ. What I do like about the whole, tractor discussion. Dave, welcome along to Simulation for the Nation. Thank you ever so much for subscribing, my friend. Mahindra for life, Valley boy, Bucko. There you are. Yeah, I always love how everyone argues between, you know, Massey, New Holland, John Deere, but then if someone says Fendt, everyone's like, yeah, fair enough. That works. Massey 7618 is a lovely machine. Oh, I am a little bit small. I'm a 6480, one of the Mark 1 versions. I do like the Mark 2, but yeah, the Mark 1 version for me is legit a very nice machine. I've heard a lot of good things about Kubota tractors, actually. Someone I kind of know back home was being a bit of a Kubota agent, really, and farmer. So, and he was testing them a lot, and I really liked them. Yeah, Lewis, exactly. Yeah, so slightly squarer. It had the black, plastic air vent, air vent on the top of it near the cab, and it always came with you had a good manual, Datatronic gearbox in there as well. I mean, that said, I still liked the Mark IIs, but yeah, the Mark 1 was the good one for me. You saw a lot of them on cart and silage, like on a decent sized trailer. They were a good silage carton machine. Oh, awesome, VF. Can you get the play on any of them? Can you go and do some, you know, crucial market research? Hey, Dusty Dave, welcome along, buddy. How you doing? 724. If anyone took away out of this game, if the 700 series disappeared, and if Giants don't make a 1050, Dusty Dave's going to start a riot. I'm fairly confident of that. What did you think of the Fendt Challenger we saw on the screenshots the other day, Dave? $74.95 Mark 1, that's a beast of a tractor out there. Really big, a lot of power there. The thing I didn't like about the Mark II was the first version of that, I don't even know what we called it, but like kind of the Tiptronic gearbox. I didn't like that a lot. Took some getting used to, because you could cycle through 4 gears in the range, I think it was, and then you had to press a button in for electronic clutch to go up a gear. And I just didn't find that worked very well if you're on a hill carting wheat, for example. Don't care how much it costs, Giants officers would be a place. Hey D-Timble, welcome along, buddy. How you doing today? Oh, the 5600 is finished. Interesting. Oh, I took that corner a bit sharp. Let's go and see what monstrosity he has left. T7200 is the best New Holland. Well, it's the best of a bad tractor. I'll let you speak with DF about that one, Jamie. That ideal combine looks stunning, actually. It really does. I love the screenshot of it today to actually see it in action. Thought it was great. Right, we're not going to take that bend again because it will break the plow blades if we do that. We'll just finish this up. You can hear from a mile away. That's what you like to hear, Alfie. I love a high bonnet T6080. Yeah, they actually looked quite interesting, actually. I did find this quite an amusing little tractor. Now, was the high bonnet because it had a short wheelbase? Was that the intention there? Was it a short wheelbase that had like a 4-cylinder in it? I think it might have. What I love doing, now I know a lot of you will be very similar, obviously watching like the Three Wise Monkeys, George Saunders, etc. I like listening to Lord Muck because he's got so much knowledge about tractors and engines. Like you can tell him, you know, pick a tractor, any make, any model, any year, and he'll be able to tell you kind of what the engine was in it and how it works. I would still love to see Class come in some capacity as a DLC. That would be nice. Okay, so one more pass to do the most part of the headland. Thank you, Lewis. Appreciate it for stopping by. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. I'll probably catch up with you over the weekend at some point. Used to have a class smash the door in the shed. I hope not on purpose. A JCB 4220 is the best tractor. I don't mind a fast track, I must admit. You have to have a specific use for it. I don't think it's as good as an old multi-purpose tractor, but yeah, I think it's a heck of a good road tractor. Catch you later, Jamie. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Thanks for checking out the stream. Have a great rest of your Friday. Next Dairyman's Diary Agri Spec Island will be tomorrow. I just need to edit it first, but definitely tomorrow. Matt made... no. 155 springs to mind. Is it 15565 or something? There we go. A 150. Those fast tracks had, like, as one of the first ranges of fast tracks, had really weird gearboxes in them from what I remember. Like they had, I think they had some kind of HGV lorry gearbox, and so cycling up through the gears was an absolute effort. One of my old neighbours had one, you could hear him from a mile off. Fluid 220 is a very unreliable tractor. Interesting, EJ. One thing I never liked about Fast Track was that you can't really, like especially some of the older ones, you can't really see the pickup hitch very well. It's kind of tucked away there because of the way the cab's positioned. I'd always think that you couldn't really see what you were hooking onto properly. We're going to just do one more furrow here. Catch you later, D-Turnbull. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. We will be going for about another 15 minutes. And there is a slim chance I might be back later on. So keep an eye out on your sub boxes for that. Yeah, you got a reversing camera on yours. I bet AgriSpec, yeah. I bet. It's just, yeah, it just struck me as being a bit inconvenient. If you were using it as a haul-in tractor a lot, like, just a bit of a pain. Especially now if you know, you can buy a Fendt, which is a good fast road tractor as well. And probably as comfortable for maybe a little bit more money, but it's also a lot more efficient. Didn't really make much sense to do anything else. That's it, Master Figure Boy. Everyone has their own opinions and their own views. It also comes down to kind of service capabilities. So like if you look at JWB Farm Services, they use Fast Track because they've got a JCB dealer minutes away by car. So if something goes wrong, you can get it serviced nice and quickly. But if you have like a, you know, if you have Valtra tractors, for example, just off the top of my head, and the nearest dealership or garage fitters is like 3 hours away, then if something goes wrong, you're screwed. Your tractor's down for at least like half a day. Right, we need to go and get it. That's what we're going to do. It's time to get some drilling done. I wonder if I stop you there, that'll work. Rubbish. Well, we've got to go down to the shop. We'll go down and pick the drill up from the shop anyway. That's it, exactly. Nearest dealer, reliability of the dealer, professionalism of the dealership, and then if you have all that service, then even if, let's say, if you're with a branded tractor that, you know, could be beaten by a John Deere or a Fendt, you're still going to stick with them because you can get served. Isn't it just? It's perfect. Perfect size. This whole map kind of reminds me a little bit of an area I grew up in, actually. And one of our neighbours had 2 of these. So we'll be in there sooner or later. Let's get this jeweled up. No! You haven't seen anything. I am not pushing my own drill out of the way. That didn't happen. What combine do we have on here? We went for the New Holland, the TX34. It is hidden in a little shed. Rear twins. I love tractors with rear twins. Looks perfect. Back on the front. No, okay. That's annoying, never mind. Mainly Zeta and Kubota. Ah, well, you'd be sunk then, Dave. Hey, GD! Didn't see you creep in there. Welcome along, buddy. How are you doing today? Don't forget, guys, as well, if you have yet to, please do go and... We'll just move this first, I meant to do that. Please do go and check out Gamer Dragon. He has a great little channel there where mischief prevails, but it is really good fun to watch. Go and check him out. He's also Dave off of Crumbrook Contracting Driver Aid. Doing a sterling job helping out the team. I think it's fair to say, GD, you've claimed that fast track as your own now. I think Dave's coming quite particular about that. Oh! That went wrong. GD, everything was going fine until you entered the stream. Since then I've crashed into 2 gates and a wall. I'm not saying it's entirely your fault, but I'm saying that it's heavily down to your appearance. Oh, Chuckle Brother 1. How many people picked up on that, by the way? There was an episode a few weeks ago where I may have referred to Jamie and to Dave as the Chuckle Brothers. Hello, Captain Simulation. Welcome along, buddy. How you doing today? Ali, oop. Oh, I didn't connect to that one. Thank you, Martin. Appreciate that one. Glad you're enjoying them. No dealers whatsoever, Archie. Wow, that's tough. The only Zetas I've really been around are the very old boxy ones. A small farmer nearby where I live had one, and it was like he was able to fit almost the entire family in it. The cab was so big. Monstrous. Actually, yeah, what we'll do, we'll just swing into here. Just to show any of the newcomers the other equipment we have knocking around. So we've got a rake, the standard in-game tedder in the shed there. The rake was there as well. Might go back at some point. We've got the D1000 baler. Now I need to change this out because there is a new version of this baler that has a capability to work an autoloader, which is something that I really want. So we'll be getting that changed out. But this is of course 4D Modern's baler. And then as we creep through the shed, there is our combine all parked up for the winter. Thank you, Tig. Go and have a great rest of your Friday and we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Do you know what? Potatoes wouldn't be bad. I've never really done potatoes because I hate, it's quite a slow process and the fields are always quite big, but I could get a small field here, that would work. That would definitely work. Easy. Go, 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 go. Power, go. Lovely stuff. That said, I haven't actually checked if I can get dual wheels down here. Oh yes. Lovely stuff. I can Captain Simulation, I can change it up, but I can't change it down, so that's why I keep having to bring up the dialogue box actually. It's really annoying, because if I press Z, if I get out the cab and press Z, 3, 8, 21, but Q doesn't change it down, so I am a little bit stuck. So unless anyone knows what the keybind is to change it down, so I just have to keep doing that. Unfortunately, I'm going to... Like I say, Field 9 and Cobra. Some idiot, VF. Some absolute idiot. With a lot of time on his hands. Okay, so we're gonna go and hopefully... Out the way. I did park that in the way, didn't I? We'll go through this one. They seem to be fairly reliable as well, Bucko, to be honest. They seem to get the job done. If you were like a small scale farmer, you'd get along with one without very many complaints. I mean, I think the guy I knew who had one used it. He was a sheep farmer, really, so he only used it for kind of making hay. That was about it. Like a smaller trail harvester it would have to be, I think. Now which way do I want to do this field? We'll try and square off this edge, I think. What am I planting here? We'll go for... yeah, we'll have some wheat. Why the heck not? Catch you later, Archie. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Have a great rest of your day. field compaction would be something that's awesome. Oh, darn it, courseplay. That's really annoying. Yeah, that would be something that'd be really good to see, actually.
Are you ready?
There we go. That should be the middle. Put wheels are slightly too wide for this drill, but never mind. We're flying. If she's blue, she's only poo. Something like that would be awesome though, DD. I'd really like to see that. Because that adds so much more thought and immersion to your game. Like how many times you actually drive on a field based on what the what's going to happen. That's really quite crucial. And if that somehow impacted the yield, oh, good lord.
Are you ready?
I'm not too impressed with the idea that you don't have to plow in lime. I find that a little bit of a stretch, to be honest. I think that if you put muck down onto a field, then typically you'd always want to kind of, or lime even, you'd always want to kind of plow it in properly to allow it to get mixed in thoroughly. But I can see why they've done it from an in-game standpoint. I can get that. Oh no! There we go. Hello Ben Sim! Welcome along my friend, how are you doing today? Welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a great day. We are smashing our way through Letton Farm at the moment for anyone who has just arrived. We've got a little bit of early cut silage in, so we've got something for the cows to eat when we eventually get the cows. And we're just making sure we have some spring crops in the ground, and life is good. We've got a little bit of rain coming soon, which is why we're on only 1 time speed, because I don't want to get halfway through this job and then get rained off. I haven't been to horse, I know. Like, we'd always put lime down when, quite often after grass, before you ploughed in the grass. It's just one of those things, you could work it over, but it's, I don't know, like, I've always just believed it's better to plough it in. This one, oh no, that was right. Missed that marker twice now. Live stream will be going until in about 2 minutes time actually. Good lord. Could one of my moderators please grab my Shamrock Valley first look? That would be excellent. If you haven't seen that, I do encourage you to check it out. Shamrock Valley is going to be a fantastic map to watch in the coming weeks and months. It's going to be real, like, I can't wait for everyone to get a hold of it. It looks epic. Oh yeah. I would love to be able to use potatoes properly, so just de-stone the ridges, have a proper system that you need to follow to plant potatoes rather than just like roughly cultivating the ground. It takes a lot more effort than that in real life, and I'd love to be able to do that. Bit hot but still okay. Lovely Ben, everything is going well at my end as well. Having a great day so far. Hello Helena Howard, welcome along, how are you doing today? Chicken Nugget, how long did it take me to get to 3.5k subs? My channel was born in August last year, but I didn't place any mods or I didn't place any uploads until roughly September. It took me from September to December to get to 300 subs, and then from January I got to 3,500 to now, really. Which is incredible, I'm over the moon with it. I saw that Captain Simulation as well, I did see that. we could well buckle. It'll be very interesting to see when that DLC arrives. But yeah, it'll be really nice to get some of that information, some of that different machinery there. I think that'll be awesome to see, actually. Appreciate that, VF. Thank you ever so much. So at this stage, we're going to just get to the bottom of the field here, and then that will be us for the day. I've had a lovely stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you are new to the stream and you've yet to, do hit that like button. Share the stream around if you feel so obliged to. But if you are new to the channel, do smash that subscribe button. Join Simulation for the Nation. We do stream 3 times a week, but when Shamrock Valley arrives, if it is next week, we may well be able to live stream it. I will no doubt be coming 5 days a week with Shamrock Valley. So do keep an eye out for that one. Oh, thank you very much, Ben. I really appreciate that. And yes, so if you haven't checked out yet, VF, smash that link for the channel for Shamrock Valley's video, please. That will be perfect, and we shall see you in the next stream, which will be Monday, no doubt. Have yourselves a lovely weekend. Enjoy whatever you get up to, and we will see you then. I'll be back on Sunday. Tomorrow we have a Dairyman's Diary coming out. Sunday we have an episode of Cornbrook Contractors, so do make sure you go and check out Virtual Farmers Cornbrook Contractors episode tomorrow as well, and smash that subscribe button to him if you have yet to do so. Until next time though, thanks ever so much for joining. I've had a great day. I've been Simulation for the Nation, and we will see you in the next one. Catch you all later.